Welcome back, lords and ladies, to the Black Book. We are at the paramedic station dealing with the fever. We need to get candle made from the wax of man who has died from fever. All of these bodies, how many are there just left in the street, lying in the street?
You feel uneasy because of the flies buzzing around the victims of the fever. Nevertheless, you've reached your goal. Now you need to wait for the night and gather the necessary ingredients without driving the fever out.
Which is one way to do it, I suppose, but I think we've got to try and save them. So let's see if there's anything useful we can use. They have some healing herbs, which are always useful. These are the wasp These are the wasp bandages and clothing of the infected. He's probably burned them, to be honest. So Adam's head.
Various tools are kept here for work in the garden. Some household birds live here as well.
Okay. Let's go inside and see what's going on inside.
Don't go walking around here. Aren't you afraid to catch the disease? Haven't you heard we have a visitor here? Well, go. Don't stare at me like that. We don't have enough medicine as it is. We don't need another sick girl here.
Tell me about this sickness of yours. When did it come on?
Not so long ago, but this sister packs quite a punch. Grabs everyone indiscriminately. Many of those are dead already. So go on, go hide at home, so she won't take you too. I've already seen all that I need. I want to help these people.
Brave woman. Right.
What do you use to cure the fever?
Nothing. There are no knowers around. We called for a doctor. He hasn't any time for us. They say he was also cursed. I am the only one left here. I've been working like a dog.
What's the name of the doctor?
Some educated person, studied in Petersburg, Alexander. We built this hospital with his donations. He's also the animal doctor here. He used to help with animals in this area.
Interesting. So Alexander's probably the one that's brought the sickness here on purpose, because he's also a Koldoon.
What can you tell me about your village?
Well, it's your typical village. They say the Chud used to live here long ago. People tell all kinds of stories, especially about the ruins on the hill.
The Iskos Hill fort is famous for a failed assault against it. What was the reason for the failure? In a nearby forest, the besiegers came upon some abandoned pestas, or backpacks made of birch bark, and thought them to be giant bast Sioux. Believing that giants lived in the fort, they fled.
I'm a knower. I know my herbs. I can help you with the cure. I'll need some bottles for decoction. Can I take yours?
Oh, the Lord in heaven, of course. I don't even know how to help the sick.
To get rid of the fever, I'll need cuckoo's tears, Adam's head, and chicken droppings. The herbs I'm certain to find in the yard.
Okay, so we got 2 out of the 3. So many vials, all with herbs, I bet. We have some herbs here as well. We need to find chicken droppings. I want to check on what's going on with this man over here first.
The most complicated cases are assigned here. One of the patients is shaking with fever, so she marked him. You can help the sick and drive her out, but for that, you'll need to make a concoction.
Right. So we just need chicken droppings. Let's try the shed.
Various tools are kept here for work in the garden. Some household birds live here as well. You disperse the chickens and gather enough ingredients for the decoction.
Okay, so we have everything we need for the decoction.
You found all the herbs you need. The medicine is ready. but the peasant needs precisely 4 cups of concoction. The kitchenware is not the most fitting, but you realize that even it will do to measure the necessary amount.
Okay, so this is a volume puzzle. It's not easy, to be honest. It's a rather challenging puzzle. You can reset at any time, and so let's get down to it. I'm just going to walk you through the steps you need to do to complete this puzzle. It's a pretty nasty puzzle, to be honest. Right, first things first, you want to transfer from the largest into the smallest. And then from the smallest into the medium-sized jug. Then you repeat step 1. As you can see, each jug holds different volumes of fluid, and you're trying to get to this bar here, which is the four cups that you need to win. Right, then we're going to basically empty out the large one. We're going to transfer more liquid into the medium-sized one, so it's full up, with one leaves us 1 unit in here, which we then transfer into the largest vessel, which leaves us with 1 unit in that, and this is empty. And then we're going to pour into the smallest one from the medium-sized one, which will give us 3 units, which we then put into the largest one. This will give us 4.
The decoction is ready. You should give it to the peasant suffering from the fever.
Right, so there we go. Like, once you know what you're doing, it's not hard, but trying to figure out all the steps is a pain. Right, so there we go. Let's just treat the sick person.
The most complicated cases are assigned here. One of the patients is shaking with fever, so she marked him. You can help the sick and drive her out, but for that, you'll need to make a concoction. You draw a circle, give the sick person some of the concoction, and take a step back.
What a pleasant meeting. I've always been attracted to magie of all sorts. I like your secrets. Did you know, girl, they're much more dangerous than me. I am, of course, speaking about my insatiability.
Secrets? Knowers don't have many secrets. No more than regular people.
Oh, that is not so. A long time ago, my father, Herod the Great, had to kill countless innocent children.
Ah, so she's the daughter of Herod in the Bible.
Can we blame him for that? Or should we blame the Magi who kept quiet about your mysterious future king? And where is he now, when the one in charge of these lives is obviously me?
A dangerous evil spirit. His sword can often be found in ancient ruins like his core. His core!
Tell me, what kind of chort are you?
Oh, these northern backwoods. What refinement and manners. But I don't mind talking to you. You may prove to be a better talker than these good-for-nothing peasants. Remember my name, Salamea. My sisters may not care for names, but not me. Not me. Not Lucia, not Flamea, not Carcusha, not Pompeia. I'm shaking even thinking about these nicknames. Shaking! But I digress. Yes, I am the same as you. I used to be human. Well, you know. Now I have more power than any mortal.
Don't compare us. I'm nothing like you.
Not like me. Yet.
Why do you torture these people?
It's my destiny. My necessity. You see, young sorceress, I'm an ancient and immortal being, but I need to feed on these sick.
I need...
Of course, you need a dead man for the ritual of the summer solstice. Oh, Magi. Millenniums pass and you don't change. Well, be glad that you met me. I offer you my sacrifice as a sign of respect to those who seek knowledge.
I have to decide what to do with this demon.
Drive the fever out. We're not going to attack her here because it would be bad to fight her in the open. Leave the fever, drive the fever out. Let's try and drive it out.
Looks like this demon won't be easy to negotiate with. I'll make her leave only if I kill a peasant or outsmart her. I don't think this hot-headed demon will stay here if I mock her properly. Listen, Karkusha.
I'm not Karkusha to you. I'm Salameya. Salameya!
What? I'm not sure I heard you right. Flamia or something?
I'll leave this house, but for a little while. You can't drive me away, and I don't want to fight you. There are so many ancient cities around where I can hide and wait you out, as well as in my own chambers. I won't test my fortune. After all, it's not the first time I've encountered Magi.
You don't have time to read a Zagavar before the fever turns into a foul whirlwind and flies away. Judging by the fact that the peasant hasn't gotten better, she left a piece of her essence in the hospital.
Now I need to track her. I better not make any mistakes. She spoke of some ancient city. Where could she run to? It's unlikely she made it far from her victims.
Your score.
I don't think she'll go far. She'll stay here. I've heard there's an old chewed hill fort near Iskor. She'll wait for me there.
Without wasting any time, you go after the demon.
Okay, so onwards. If we're going to be facing a demon of sickness, we probably need to redo our book. Because our book is probably not set up in a good way to deal with them. So ours is all about like cursing and wasting, which probably isn't going to be that effective against a demon of sickness. So nothing to do with that, probably nothing to do with waste. Vampirism maybe. Okay. Maybe have a bit of rage every time we lose health. That could work. Need to get rid of all the waste stuff. Damage absorption. It's not going to help us. Okay. Let's try and grab some of the ones that like do stuff to do with that. Yeah, I mean, like the problem is if she's immune to waste and to curse, which is probably what she's going to be because she is a goddess of sickness. We're going to have to think really carefully about how we deal with her. Stuff like weakness. We could try waste, but waste may not matter unless we can find a way of removing all her buffs. Let's grab all of these to remove any buffs she has. And we'll go with some more healing. We could try and just straight out DPS her down. Just go with those. Those. Yeah, let's grab another. They are in here, are they not? Grab that. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Problem is, like, all the waste and weakness stuff, it's not going to be that useful for us. Maybe grab that, chuck that on her as well. Get that. A couple of spikes once he hits us, but if he's going to be doing just plague stuff, that might not be worth it. Stuff to outright increase our bless, that could be nice. Because we have rage, but rage won't boost us that much. Piety and bless. We don't have any defense in this. If she's throwing stuff that just hits our... Well, if she's using curse, we have reinforcements against curse, so we're not going to have to worry about that too much. And we have our ally. Yeah, we only get that once though. Go with this build and hope we can just get as much damage out, I guess, against her as possible. Relying a lot on the straight up attack cards. Let's try and beat her with that and see how that goes. With the artifacts we have, she's going to be plague, so let's go with resistance to spell, disease, paralysis. It's still going to be sickness based. Curse. Resistance to that. Anything else to resistance to? Strength, bless. Those are all healing things. Cursed waste is probably what she's going to be throwing at us. Resistance to white crown and black crown will be important. Resistance against spell disease and immunity to paralysis is probably going to be useful as well. So let's try that. Anything to resist sickness, like what a plague god would have. So let's try that. To get to the top of Iskor Hill, I need to walk between these two rocks. They call these crawl spaces a narrow street.
The narrow crawl space between the rocks is filled with a sickly fog. It indicates that you're on the right track. Salamea is hiding somewhere in the ancient Chud town. She left some of her henchmen here. You take out your black book.
Okay. So we need to beat these guys up. They're coming out swinging. Let's get him out. Vampirism going. We'll start, but did I have waste cards still in the deck? We'd lose a bit of health, but Not a ton. Okay. They're going to hit us. We have healing herbs to counteract it. We've got vampirism on. It's fine. We also have healing cards. I'm going to get rage up. He's going to grow larger, which is not great. So let's get this going on. We'll pop a basic healing thing to boost the health up a little bit. Right, okay. So we have rage going. Got to grow larger, which means his attack's going to be worse. Okay, that's not nice. So we need to put this one down. Take a little bit of damage to start with. And then we'll go this. Take him out straight away. We need to finish this one off. There we go. Another rage card, fantastic. Was exactly what I was wanting, because we can go to here. Get rid of the waste, because I'm pretty sure that won't help us. Now, where is... We did pick up another one, didn't we? Yeah, 2. There we go. It's in there already. Okay, it's fine. Number of pages in the Zagavar won't work. Weakness probably won't work on her either. I am going to grab these 2 because it allows us to play multiple key cards around, which will help. What else? Eternal damage when losing health, that would probably help. To see if she's going to be poisoning us each turn. So let's grab that, and we'll get stuff rolling. Okay. And we'll grab a couple of these gesture cards. Let's hope this is going to be workable. Health is fine, onto the hill fort.
You found me. Nice work, sorceress. But you won't beat me.
I ordered you around even before we'd met. And I order you now. Leave a score.
Okay, so she's a master. Master waste restores health instead of dealing damage. Okay. So she didn't have immunity to curse. Okay, just to waste. That's good to know. What's she doing first off? Wasting composite to all. Okay. She's immune to the first negative stuff thrown out against her. So let's buff that up. We're going to start by basically just poking her attacks. We don't need anything really coming out of her straight away. Let's burn down one of those charges. He's got a ton of health. Okay, there we go. So we decompose, but we can't get waste. We can't get damage from waste. She's got that on her, which will basically constantly heal her, which is problematic. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Suppresses immunity to waste. Okay. Well, I don't like that one bit. Let's keep hitting her for as much as we can. So if she can overcome my waste, that's not great. She's going to heal herself, though. And we need to get rid of that. Okay. She's got buffs going on. Yeah, I'm not immune to poison, unfortunately. So he has that. I don't have any of the cards I really need. Just have to constantly be punching her in the face, it seems. Okay, let's do that. What is that ability? Okay, well she's taking more damage from that.
How arrogant. You don't really think you can defeat Erod's daughter, do you?
I don't care if you're the devil's daughter.
Okay. She's coming out swinging. We'll remove negative status effects. That, and will reverse for increased damage. I haven't got any way of removing the poison, which is healing herself with. All I can do is try and out damage her. Okay. Took a hard hit. But we have healing herbs. What's she doing? Okay, she's doing that. Get that out the start. Get that out, and we'll go with that for a sacrifice to increase our bless. And we wipe her out. Whew, that was nasty. Close run thing.
The fever is gone. It won't bother Iskor for the next couple of years. Unfortunately, it is very hard to banish this malady permanently, the same as the other ancient shorts.
No, she was a daughter of Herod, so she was more like a mild plague goddess rather than anything else.
After waiting for a night with a heavy heart, you gather enough fat for the ritual candles from the Solomea victims. The dead won't need it anyway.
Ooh. Strength +4, increased number of received sin by 1. Not great, but better than nothing.
I tracked this fever. A couple of Zagavars and that's it. The end of her demonic existence.
You've improved your mastery of a sorcery, Vasilisa. I made the right choice to teach you.
Yes, but I'm still not as strong as you, Grandpa.
Well, no one can say that. Well, where are we with those Kupala rituals?
I think I found everything that I need. Here's the towel, here's the church knife, and here's the fever candle.
Well done, Vasilisa. I didn't doubt you'd make it in time. It is time. Go to the forest in the evening and look for the flower.
I need to get ready. Who knows what kind of demons are guarding it?
Sound thinking. Everybody wants to find the flower, but not everyone can.
I'm ready, Grandpa.
Yes, methinks, if not you, then who else? Both Kalduns and regular folk are looking for it. Somebody did find it.
So can do it too, then. They say this flower is alive, made of fire.
Evil spirits are guarding it. You know the ritual, but also remember what I taught you. When the demons fly after you, don't look back.
Fern flower. It is well known that ferns, one of the oldest plants on Earth, do not have flowers, but produce with spores. However, that is exactly the reason that it is assigned magical properties. It supposedly blooms, but only on Cornishknight. One only needs to wait for the right moment, pick the flower, and keep it on their person. The owner can then uncover the locations of buried treasures and secrets of the world. It grants foresight, power over evil spirits, and language of animals and birds, as well as being a raskovnik or magical herb. The fern flower breaks any lock and grants the ability to shapeshift and become invisible. According to legend, it is quite small but as bright as the light of dawn and disappears just as quickly. In northern Bohemia, it is depicted as a small blue spark.
Why don't Kalduns look for it every year, Grandpa?
What do you mean? They do, but scarcely anyone finds it. And among those who do find it, not everyone is able to come back. I knew a couple of black knowers who found the flower. None of them returned. Shorts told me about one of them.
The eve of Ivan Kopala. There is one night, the eve of Ivan Kopala, when daring men go searching for a fern flower believed to reveal treasures. The story goes that one man from our village went into a thicket, circled himself with a piece of coal from a banyar, lit an Easter candle, and took wormwood. Shorts are afraid of wormwood. He recited a prayer at midnight, and at midnight a storm broke out, during which he saw the fern flower bloom. He walked round it backwards, counterclockwise 3 times, as he was taught, and then he picked it up and put it in his legging. He ran home, and as he went he saw curiosities revealing themselves all around him, treasures, veins of gold and silver. He lost his breath, tripped, and the flower fell out. The Chorts quickly reclaimed it. The man was lucky, for if he had looked back, the Chorts would have trampled him.
Why can't people find the flower?
They can't even see Shorts, not to mention the flower. They sometimes run into it by chance. One Short told me how he traded a bast shoe with a flower inside for a snuff of tobacco from some shepherd. These things happen too.
Why do Shorts need the flower?
It makes them powerful, almost like a Khaldun. It's different for everyone. Some see buried treasures, some gain power. The Chorts think differently too. Some go up the ladder in hell, some try to escape their fate. You get all sorts in life.
Well, I'll go get ready.
God helps.
Okay. First things first, before we do anything, we need to sort out our Ripples. No longer need that. We can have the candles, but the increased number of sin isn't worth it, I don't think. Even if increased waste is nice. Take the curse off. We'll put back on that. Increased curse would be good as well, but I like being immune to the black and white crown effect. Okay, let's see if these guys need to be called back. And we need to get our sin from him because he's annoying. Send these guys out on meaningless jobs. Is there anything we can give to make it a long-term thing for him? There we go. The rest, yeah, resistance to the status spike, which is annoying. But he's so potent, I dare not send him out on an assignment unless I have one of these slots open. Okay, make sure that our primary spell book is up. And we have all these equal to curses. Okay. So we're okay. If anything else, I'd like to have that's equal to waste. I'd like to have bought another one of these, really, because that's our primary damage dealer is this spell here. But we can get it up fairly quickly, so I'm not too concerned. So let's go with that. We're all ready. We have some visitors, though.
Howdy, Maria.
Oh, Vasya, Grandpa Igor, howdy.
God be with you, Maria. So, it doesn't sit by the loom in the night, right?
Oh, thank God, you've saved me, Vasilisa. I don't know what I'd do without you. I came to thank you with some gifts.
Of extra money.
Greetings, good folk. Oh, you helped me. You didn't leave me for the wolves. Oh, you good Kulduns, Lord bless you. Let the saints themselves visit your beds and let them put their gifts upon it so that they are endless.
What? Are you rambling there again?
Oh, don't be mad, Yegor Yevlapovich. I came with a gift and with gratitude.
I talked with the Aviniks. They'll stop haunting your place, but you should stop pestering them as well. Stop uttering those prayers of yours. They don't like it.
All right. Thank you, mistress.
Okay, so that's all done. Nothing else to do. Let's set off. Woods near the spa. I think this is a good place to put a cut in, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been the Black Book, and we are getting closer to finding the Fern Flower, which has taken a bit of time to do, but we're almost there. And I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.